Hello, this is Adrian, Capricorn Tigress of Astrology, ALookInside.com, and I'm coming to do a little something special. I just a little something about this Pisces New Moon that's coming up on the 27th of February. At the end of the month, it's happening at 9 degrees and 40 minutes of Pisces. I'm excited about this new moon because I have my Jupiter at 9 degrees and 50 minutes of Pisces, and so I'm excited about how this might affect my life because it's in my second house. But I wanted to talk about the signs, the houses, the placements, and how it's going to affect everybody. So I'm just going to go do a real quick rundown, and we'll see how we do this. I'm going to try to do this for all of the signs. If I can't get through all of them at once, I'll come back and do the rest. Okay, so let's start with the sign of Pisces. Pisces. Well, this is happening in your first house. And of course, the first house is the house of you. And this is your new moon of the year. This is time for you to push forward with whatever new ideas, new plans, new projects, new pathways that you have for yourself. Whatever it is that you would like to start this year, this is the time to get started on whatever it is you're going to do. And whatever this plan is, this newness is, that you might be planning and working on. And I highly suggest it. If you've got some idea, some new plan, something you've been cooking up, definitely pursue that, okay? Definitely pursue that. But this is your new start of the year, Pisces. And so I really want you to take advantage of this new start. What is it that you would like to start anew for this year? What is it that you want to put in place that you might not already have in place right now? What is it you want to do, Pisces? What is it you want to achieve in the year of 2025? Whatever that is, whatever this goal is that you have for 2025, the time to put this in action is now. The time to implement your plan of action for 2025 would be, now. Or somewhere, I would think in early March. Start working on what it is you want to establish for the year of 2025, Pisces. Because this is your new start. This is your new beginning. Whatever it is, make that new start, make that new beginning. Okay? Good luck to you, Pisces. Good luck. So next we're going to talk to the sign of Aries. Hello, Aries. This is Adrian, Capricorn Tigress of Astrology, ALookInside.com. And I'm coming to bring you a special inside message about this new moon in Pisces. The new moon in Pisces is happening on the 27th of February, and it'll be happening at 9 degrees and 40 minutes of Pisces. And because this is basically happening in your 12th house, Aries, I think this is a time where you'll have a lot of deep insights, because a lot of unconscious and subconscious things are going on, a lot of it in your sleep. But you might get good ideas, sudden, like a dream, or your imagination. Like you might suddenly start journaling this plan of action. And the thing is, Aries, this might be the right plan of action, because it's funny, because for Pisces, Aries falls in Pisces' second house. So I just feel like this is going to, affecting money. I feel like this is going to affect money. And I feel like it's going to affect money in such a magical way, because I feel like you'll get insights about money and what to do about money through your dreams and through like metaphysical things, maybe even prayer or something like that. So I would pray a lot, by the way, especially if you need money or want money. I would do a lot of prayer during the rest of February and yeah, definitely, and the first couple of weeks of March. I would definitely pray, Aries, because I believe that it is going to come through some kind of spiritual or metaphysical or otherworldly type of outlet that things will happen for you. Okay, so good luck to you, Aries. Much love to you. And may you get whatever this financial windfall is, because I sense you could possibly get a financial windfall. I do want you to be careful of doing anything secret or underhanded or like I wouldn't do anything secret or that would get you in trouble when it comes to money or finances. Like you don't want to get in trouble for some legal thing that you've done when it comes to finances. So, avoid anything like that. Okay? Anyway. Well, this has been Adrienne, Capricorn Tigress of Astrology, A Look Inside. Hope this resonated with you, Aries. And if you're an Aries, let me know in the comments below that you're an Aries and whether or not this resonated with you. And if you can appreciate the money, because hopefully you got money coming. Hello, this is Adrienne, Capricorn Tigress of Astrology, A Look Inside.com, and I'm coming to do a really quick surprise message for the sign of Taurus. I wanted to talk to you, Taurus, about this new moon in Pisces coming up on the 27th of February and how this might affect you. This is going to be happening in Taurus's 11th house. Okay, this is going to be in your 11th house, and the 11th house is other people, but it's friendships, it's friendships, but it's actually more like what you do with others, like groups, clubs, associations, organizations. I always say that the 11th house is social media. So some Tauruses might be doing a lot online, a lot of social media. No matter what it is, it's communication, because your third house is also affected. So it's going to be affecting your 11th house and your third house. This is communicating, I believe, with groups and clubs and organizations and associations and others. And I feel like when you reach out and you do communicate with these groups and clubs and organizations and things, that it'll be beneficial to you in some way, because Pisces is sextile Taurus. And so this should be a very positive experience for you, Taurus. So good luck, and let's hope that you, through your communications, experience some type of luck or some type of wish that you have being fulfilled. Okay? Much love to you, Taurus. Many blessings. And this has been Adrienne, Capricorn Tigress of Astrology, A Look Inside.com. Many blessings. Hello. This is Adrienne, Capricorn Tigress of Astrology, A Look Inside.com. And I'm coming with a very special message for the sign of Gemini. Gemini, I wanted to talk to you really briefly about where this new moon in Pisces is going to be, because The new moon in Pisces is coming up on the 27th of February, and it's going to be falling in your 10th house. And the 10th house is the house of career. It is your reputation as well, and your ambitions. So, you know, how ambitious are you right now, Gemini? Like, do you really want to push forward with your career and push forward with things? Because the funny thing, even though Pisces falls in Gemini's 10th house, Gemini falls into Pisces' 4th house. And the 4th house is a house that doesn't deal with the career. It makes you actually want to just kind of stay home and Netflix. And so there might be a little bit of division here. Like, you know, you may have a desire to do work, but you might also have a desire to be at home watching Netflix. So what I would do with this Pisces new moon, especially since Pisces squares Gemini, it's a lot of tension and friction, and if it's too much, then just avoid it altogether. I mean, I'm just saying, don't hurt yourself, Gemini, really, over this. It's Gemini, Pisces season is not Gemini's strongest time of the year, because Pisces squares Gemini. So if you feel that it's something that is heavy and is something you don't want to deal with right now, because maybe your career isn't going the way you want it to. Maybe you thought your career would be completely different than it is right now. And so you have to deal with that, right? That's something you might have to deal with. Take that time. I mean, like I said, the emphasis is also in the 4th. So if you need to stay home and think things out and take a day off or whatever it might be, don't feel any guilt about that. It might be necessary. I just wanted to throw that out there, Gemini, so you don't feel guilty that if you're a little under the weather, or if you need to take time off, or any irritation that might crop up. Because these type of squares, they tend toward irritation and friction, and you might be feeling some irritation and friction in your career. So let's see, next we're going to do the sign of Cancer. Cancer, this is, by the way, this is Adrian, Capricorn Tigress of Astrology, a look inside. In Cancer, we're going to talk to you briefly about where this Pisces new moon is going to be falling and how it could affect you over the next couple of weeks. For you, Cancer, this is interesting. It's happening in your 9th house. The 9th house is law. It's legal things, but it's like it could be politics. It could be government. It could be travel. It could be religion. It could be a combination of both. You could be in MAGA. I mean, it could be any of those things, okay? I just want you to be aware, Cancer, that this could be where this emphasis is. It most likely has something to do with education or travel or government or legal. Or hopefully you don't get a driver's ticket or anything like that. But that's the 9th house usually has to do with legalities or religion or dogma, philosophy, and a lot of travel. So you might be dealing with that over the next few weeks. You might have to deal with in-laws if you have in-laws, because the 9th house also rules our in-laws. So you might be dealing with that. You know, the funny thing is that there's also this emphasis in the 5th house for you, Cancer. And the 5th house is actually a great house because that's a house of love and children and romance and taking chances and dating and partying and music and all the good, fun, happy things of life. It's you know, when I think about the casino, I think about the fifth house. When I think about parties and raves, I think about the fifth house. The fifth house is all about having a good time, enjoying ourselves and partying. Now, it's also the house that rules our children. And so you might be dealing a lot with children issues over the next 2-3 weeks as well. Okay, Cancer. So this has been Adrienne, Capricorn Tigress of Astrology, a look inside. I hope this resonated with you, Cancer. And if you're a Cancer, let me know below so that, you know, and let me know if this resonated with you at all. Hello. This is Adrienne, Capricorn Tigress of Astrology, a look inside.com. And I'm coming to do a brief message, to give a brief message to the sign of Leo about this upcoming new moon in Pisces that's happening on the 27th of February, and it's happening at 9 degrees and 40 minutes of Pisces. And I feel that for you, Leo, it's going to affect possibly your shared resources with others. This is money that you share with others, or money that you might receive from others. It could be money that you share with a partner or get with a partner. It could have something to do with that. Maybe you need to establish more areas of resources of money for yourself. You maybe get involved in more long-term wealth building activities, such as getting IRAs or 401ks or any kind of annuities that would bring in money month after month or year after year. But this is also the time of taxes, and some of Leos might just be dealing with taxes right now and everything that taxes represent. This is also the house of sex and the house of death, and so some Leos might be dealing with those issues as well. The sixth house is also emphasized for Leo, and the sixth house could be work oriented. It could be the chores, the responsibilities or duties that you're responsible for, or so work in that respect. Or it could be your health, actual health, dealing with your own health issues. And I would say take care of yourself, Leo, during this upcoming 3 weeks or so. Over the next couple of weeks for sure. Take care of yourself and make sure that you've done all you can to take care of your health. Okay. Anyway, this has been Adrienne, Capricorn Tigress of Astrology, a look inside. Much love, much light, many blessings to you, Leo. So moving on to the next sign, it's the sign of Virgo. Virgo, this is happening in your 7th house. And the 7th house is the house of open enemies. And I feel like for some Virgos, you might be dealing with open enemies. Now, another way it could manifest is because this is also the house of partnerships, is that some Virgos might be getting more partnerships. You might be getting maybe forming a partnership, getting involved in partnerships, dealing with other people more, doing business partnerships, but it could just be partnerships as far as relationships that you're getting involved in. So it could be that you dealing more with your partner. If you have a marriage partner, then maybe dealing more with the issues involving your marriage partner. If it has to deal with a business partner, then this would be dealing more with the issues involving a business partner. But I also want you to be aware of enemies. And that's because the 7th house is also the house that rules open enemies. And you might have some open enemies that come out of the woodwork during the next couple of weeks. And you might not have known, Virgo, that these enemies existed, or that they were after you or wanted, to get to you in some way. So I want you to be extra cautious about the potential of enemies coming to the forefront potential caution in all business activities, okay? All things business. I want you to be cautious of. But I do want you to be extra cautious in making sure that no enemies have access to you in that way. Pisces New Moon. The one thing I can say about Pisces is they tend to be a little bit dreamy and a little bit otherworldly. So it might not be the most detailed or accurate type of attack, if it is. So make sure you stay true to your facts. Don't let anyone, rock you off your throne. Most likely this is just a blind attack, if there is any at all. Okay. Anyway, this has been my advice for you, Virgo. If this resonates with you and you are a Virgo, please take a moment to like and share, or at least comment in the comments and let me know if you're a Virgo and if this resonates with you and if you're prepared to deal with any enemies if this does end up being enemies, okay? So next we're going to talk to the sign of Libra. Libra, this is happening in your 6th house. And the 6th house is the house of your health. The 6th house is the house of your routines, the things you do every day. It's about working in your office, in your job. It's about you helping people, maybe offering your services to others. It's how you service other people and how you are of service to people. And so and also how you're of service to yourself and those you love. So that could be what's playing a big important role in things. I think it's important too, Libra, that you take time to really delve deep in and find out what it is that is important for you, and who do you serve, and what is your purpose, and find out what it is that drives you and what motivates you, and what makes you want to continue going to work every day, that type of thing. Because you might have to get back in touch with the psychology and psychiatry of why you do what you do and how you're going to keep doing what you're doing if you lose your motivation or anything like that. Because all of these things could be issues that crop up for you over the next 3 weeks. All right. Anyway, Libra, I hope this resonated with you. If you're a Libra, please make a note and say so in the comments and let me know if this resonated with you at all, and if you are prepared, Libra, to deal with these issues of your health, your work, your responsibilities, and the chores you are responsible for doing. So next, we're going to go to the sign of Scorpio. Hello, Scorpio. This is Adrian, Capricorn Tigress of Astrology, alookinside.com, and I'm coming to talk to you really briefly about where the Pisces New Moon is going to fall, most likely, in your chart, how it's going to affect you, and what you can do about it, okay? So for you, we're going to have this new moon in Pisces on the 27th of February. It's happening at 9 degrees and 40 minutes of Pisces. And for you, Scorpio, it's going to be happening in your 5th house. And the 5th house is the best house. I love the 5th house. The 5th house is all about fun and chances and romance and dating and just fun. It is a house of fun. And so I hope you, Scorpio, are taking advantage of this opportunity for fun, okay? Because this should be lots of fun for you. This might also have to deal with children. If you have children, it'll be dealing with the children you have. If you don't have children, it could be a time where you are creating children. So if you don't want to create children, be careful about that. And if you already have children, it just could be that there's more emphasis placed upon the love you have between you and your children. Also, I believe that some Scorpios may have some issues crop up with things like politics and legalities and the law, and maybe religion or schooling or travel or any of those things. And this is because there is an emphasis also in the 9th house. So Scorpio, love, take chances, play the lotto, make sure you gamble at least a couple of times, because I believe you'll be extremely lucky over the next few weeks, so take advantage of that, okay? Much love to you. Many blessings. So next we have the sign of Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Sagittarius, this is happening in your 4th house. And the 4th house is the house of the home. It is your family. It's your home life. It is your comfort and your security and what creates stability for you. So for some Sagittariuses, might be a time when you're dealing with your feeling of stability and how will I survive and how will I pay my rent and how will I take care of the lawn or whatever it is you're worried or concerned about. So this could be a real issue for you, Saggy. Now, the thing is, there's also emphasis in the 10th house. And so there could just be this work-life balance issue where you know that you've got issues that you've got to deal with around the house, but you also have career issues that need your attention. So I want you to make sure that you're giving your attention both to those things that you need domestically in your home, but also to those things that need your attention in your career. This is, kind of like a juggling game. You might have to juggle work or your career and your reputation in your home life or your privacy. So these are the issues that I think you're going to be dealing with, Saggy. And it's, just determine down whether or not your career means as much to you as your ability to stay at home and chill. Next, we're going to go to the sign of Capricorn. Capricorn, this new moon in Pisces that's coming up on the 27th of February is going to be happening in your 3rd house. So for Capricorn, this is all about communication. This is all about communicating whatever is on your mind and your heart. It's being honest about what you're thinking and what you want to communicate with others and not hiding that information, because sometimes, especially if what we want to communicate is not popular, we'll hide and we won't say what it is we really want to say. And I feel like over the next couple of weeks, you're being urged to say what it is you want to say. Just go ahead and say it, Capricorn. Just go ahead and say it. Let it out. It's not helping nobody to keep that stuff in. Whatever it is, you need to let this out, okay? Let it out. And the funny thing is, I think this might have something to do with groups and clubs and friendships, because there is also a simultaneous emphasis in the 11th house. So I feel like for some Capricorns, you might be letting it out at a group of people, maybe letting them have it. And it's funny, I'm a double Capricorn. And I have been thinking about what I'm going to say to this group of women that I have a group with. And so some of you Capricorns might be in the same predicament where you've got to come out and make this statement. You've got to let it out. You've got to communicate to these groups and clubs and organizations. And I have a feeling you're going to be communicating online. If you're doing anything, if you're not online, this would be a great time to do it. But a lot of communication, all about speaking, writing, communicating in some way. Also, you might be dealing with extended family members like cousins and aunts and uncles and nieces and nephews and stuff like that. Brothers and sisters and that type of thing. Yeah, but I do see that you might be communicating also about your hopes, dreams, and wishes, Capricorn. And I hope you do communicate about your hopes, dreams, and wishes, Capricorn, especially if you are manifesting your hopes, dreams, and wishes, Capricorn, because this could be what this is leading to. You speaking into reality what you most want to manifest. Oh, how beautiful. Good luck, Capricorn. This has been Adrian, Capricorn Tigress of Astrology, alookinside.com. Many blessings to you. So we have next the sign of Aquarius. Aquarius, this is happening in your second house of money. It's a new moon. It's a potential new beginning. So the question is, what is it that you're doing that could help lead you to this new potential new beginning in the house of money? What is it that you are doing that could lead to this new, brand new potential in the house of money? Are you working on some kind of project or something like that that could lead to more money in this way? What I'm most concerned about, because there's a subtle emphasis also in the 12th house, is that you do something or experience something that is kind of leading to your undoing when it comes to your finances. I would not do anything like I wouldn't purchase anything unless it's necessary over the next few weeks, Aquarius or Aquarius rising people. I would be very cautious with where I spent my money. And I would watch my money. I would save my money. I would protect my money, because the 12th house also could mean that you can't see where you might be in jeopardy, or someone might try to come and attack or take what you have, or just kind of pull the wool over your eyes. So I want you to be careful and cautious of that someone might be trying to pull the wool over your eyes. And this, especially when it comes to your money. So protect your money, secure your money, and stay on top of your money. Okay, that's the whole point. Just stay on top of your money, Aquarius. All right. Anyway, this has been Adrian, Capricorn Tigress of Astrology, alookinside.com. I hope this resonated with you, Aquarius. And please let me know in the comments below if you are an Aquarius and if you feel like this resonated with you in some way. So you guys, this has been me talking about this Pisces new moon, where it's affecting the signs, and just a brief, quick rundown of the houses and how it might affect you, and to give you something to get prepared and ready for it. Okay, so much love, much light, many blessings. It's been Adrian, Capricorn Tigers of Astrology, and Look Inside. I'll be back soon with more stuff. It's been my pleasure. Many blessings, and happy new moon in Pisces.